in the pre-match build-up, but he's having a rocky time of late, and it's going to be a difficult test of him, up against Min Song, who everyone knows his qualities.
And he is over this set piece here. No James Maddison today for Tottenham. He might have been taking it, but he's out. But this is in line almost with the penalty spot out here on the left. It'll be an in-swinger from the Korean's right foot, and Leicester need to defend this. 6 minutes gone, 0-0. Rob Jones has a word for some pushing and shoving. So Son resets the ball, and shortly, with his left arm up into the sky, will swing this. His first test from a set piece, and it's almost beyond Stolarczyk, who just claws that away in the end, and it actually falls to Christensen, who will look to race forward. And good challenge on him by Bentancur, but that was a nervy moment. Stolarczyk just about dealt with it.
Yeah, nervy and a shade awkward, but ultimately effective, and job done by Stolarczyk there.
For the travelling supporters who are making themselves heard now, as Stolarczyk picks out Christensen. He does get the ball to Elkanous, who can play it back to Victor Christensen. Christensen will run into the box here. Can he pick someone out? He's picked out. Oh, first time shot blocked. Major chance for Leicester. Comes back to Elkanous. He fires it goalwards, deflected and saved. Jordan Ayew with the better contact might there have really tested Tottenham. Leicester have played some lovely stuff in the opening 10 minutes.
Well, it's predominantly down that left-hand side, the ease with which they're cutting.
All that will only get louder inside this stadium, and maybe then they can prey on a bit of that. But here is Son at the other end, pokes it to Gray on his left foot, does put a very good cross in, and Berryvale's almost onto the end of it. He snaps it back to Porro, good shot, great save, important save by Stolarczyk. Comes back to Son. Son on his right foot, crosses in, Fass is there. And maybe that's the type of moment that Leicester needed to go their way. Porro hit it well, it might have flowed into the top corner, but Stolarczyk made a very good save.
Yeah, well dealt with by Stolarczyk. He looks pretty confident, doesn't he, since he's come into the team. Errors are, at a premium, and looks solid enough there. I didn't expect him to concede as soon as Porro hit it, as well as it was hit. But you do get the feeling that Leicester are going to have to score more than just the one.
Son with a cross in, sorry Matt. Stolarczyk dives on that comfortably.
Yeah, Son, he's a threat back down both sides, both left-hand sides of the field for the attacking teams is where the main threat has come from. And
Berryvale, the young Swede who arrived from Djurgården a year ago, and with a crossfield pass, the teenager has picked out Son. That's a great ball actually. Son can cut infield a little too easily. He's beaten too, Son. He's shot, and it's just wide. There might have been a touch from Stolarczyk. I think it's a really good save. He gets a hug from Victor Christensen. How big might that moment be? It's still 0-0, but Son was very close to opening the lead.
Yeah, feared the worst, didn't you there? Son cuts inside one, cuts inside two. Almost goes past a third in Wout Fass as he comes out. Tottenham still pressing forward at the moment.
Kulusevski plays it back to Sarr midway inside the Leicester half. Spurs attacking from right to left. Porro, a lot of time to put in that cross, and Richarlison turns it home. And it's Tottenham on their barren run who get the first goal. Richarlison celebrates. There was no pressure on the ball, and Tottenham centre forward makes it 1-0 in North London.
It just seemed far too easy to me to get the ball in the box. I think in the first place really is the biggest issue. Richarlison good in those positions, strong, good movement, not picked up sufficiently well enough by Fass and Justin.
And neither is Lucas Berryvale in midfield. Again, the ball is on, and De Cordova-Reid has it up against Porro to Christensen. Bentancur with the long legs with the challenge. It was fair, said the referee, but then they've overplayed it, Tottenham, and they've given it to Elkanous. Elkanous on the edge of the box, beyond one. Oh, he could have slipped in, De Cordova-Reid. He's gone for goal. It took a deflection, but might he have passed?
Yeah, he well might have. Again, pinching the ball back very early, cuts inside.
0-1 against Leicester City as Vestergaard on his right foot plays it to De Cordova-Reid. That's a nice touch on to Soumare, who then sold Christensen a little bit short. Heavy collision between him and Bentancur. De Cordova-Reid crosses in. Vardy's there. Vardy has scored. He's tapped it home. What a start to the second half. 60 seconds in, he's scored against Tottenham again. Jamie Vardy tucks it home. 1-1.
What's that, 10 goals now for Jamie Vardy, double figures against Tottenham. How he'd love to make it 11 and 12, but perhaps down the line that will occur. But what a wonderful start, what a wonderful goal from Leicester. I mean, a magnificent play, and they need a rewind on that to have a second look, but they popped it around beautifully there in the midfield area, and real purpose about the play, purpose about the challenge when the short ball to Christensen was there to be won. He put his bodies on the line. I think that was meant for Porro.
Yeah, it does arrive at Porro in the end. Forward to Kulusevski. 1-1 if you're just joining us late in the second half. Jamie Vardy scored a minute into it, and Soumare has robbed the ball off of Bentancur. Decored over Reed, who's brilliant ball teed up the equaliser. He's played it to El Khanous. El Khanous can shoot here. He does shoot. He scored! Would you believe it? Bilal El Khanous has curled a beauty home. And from 1-0 down 5 minutes ago, Leicester leads, and at this rate they're jumping out of the bottom three. Extraordinary stuff in North London. It's 2-1 to the Foxes.
Wow. We thought Tottenham were not themselves, shall we say, to say the very least, but we're seeing that in the extreme, aren't we? But you have to say it's excellent play from Leicester as well. Soumare, who's been as good as anyone out there, in particular of his hounding of the opposition, does so again, turns over play. He's played inside to Khanous, and I thought Khanous was, I must admit, I thought he'd sort of...
For a Tottenham corner kick. Leicester in the live league table out of the bottom three, leaping above Ipswich and Wolves with this win. Here is Pedro Porro. Roll back to Berryval, and now Bentancur shifts it to Reguilon here. Reguilon goes beyond Buonanotte. Reguilon crosses in dangerously, and Fass is there. Good defending. Could have taken a risk and hoped that would go to Stolarczyk, but didn't. Wanted to deal with it himself. Slid in, put it behind for a Tottenham corner.
It's getting a little bit edgy out there, isn't it? And the pressure is building. It is building, but Leicester coping sufficiently well up to now.
Here it comes. Right-footed in-swinger. Fass flicks that on. Son will pick it up. He's off corner taking duty at the moment. Back to Pedro Porro. Porro into the box. Dragoshan heads it back goalwards, and Stolarczyk catches that through a forest of bodies. Dangerous one there. And Stolarczyk did well, and he has been caught. And the away fans applaud that, because they know that they're very close now. We've had 98 minutes. How long will we go? And Postecoglou.
Well, surely from here, just creep your way forward. Connor Cody, experienced head.
Referee blows his whistle, not for full time, but the next time he blows it, it might be. Cody goes long. Dragoshan wins the header, but it arrives at Patson Daka, who couldn't control it. Christensen wins the challenge. Leicester have won. Foxes never quit. And after 7 straight league defeats and trailing at the break, they needed to show the fight and character Ruud van Nistelrooy wanted. And they showed it in buckets. And they've won the game, thanks to Jamie Vardy's equaliser and Bilal El Khanous' winner. Brilliant, brilliant victory for Leicester. Moves them out of the bottom three. Deepens the gloom here for Tottenham. But it's Leicester's day in North London. Full-time score. Tottenham 1, Leicester City 2.